everybody, welcome to the Scott Show. So it is Saturday night. I did figure, hey, I would come on the show really quick and give you guys my little Smackdown review. So I didn't really get to watch a lot of Smackdown. I did see the highlights. That's why I didn't do one this morning, because I wanted to kind of keep up and see what was going on. Now, I did go to cagematch.net, which is a very great site, by the way. You guys should check it out and get a little idea of the matches that they had, and what had happened. Truthfully, folks, the first show being on Fox, I really thought that they should have had more of the titles on the line, like NXT did, or they should have, they did have the ladder match, they had the championship match, they had an amazing ending, which we'll get to, but there wasn't a lot of, titles on the line. I mean, there was one, and, whatever. But they could have pushed it a little further, and I think they didn't do the job there. So, just saying. So, they did do a comedy video with Michael Strahan and Becky Lynch and other people. There were a lot of people there, celebrity-wise, because they were in L.A. There was Porter, boxer, and there was Tyson Fury, which we'll talk about him a little later, and there were a lot of other celebrities just kind of in the building, which was kind of cool. To start out the whole show, now I did not see this yet, which I'm excited to see this, is Vince and Stephanie come out, which is really cool. I'm really excited to see Vince still come out. Always excited to hear No Chance in Hell music, so there you go. The great stat. Then Michael Cole introduced everybody, saying that they were going to go in, and it's the 20th anniversary of the Blue Brand. Awesome. Becky Lynch came out. Really good that they brought Becky Lynch out first. But then they brought out Baron Corbin. And why did they bring out Baron Corbin? Because he was going to be fodder for, you guessed it, the return and absolute huge pop, blow off the roof sort of pop of The Rock. The Rock came out, called Corbin a whole bunch of funny names. Said that The Rock is home. He came up with the word Smackdown, so if anybody wonders where I came from, it was The Rock. And Corbin kind of gave him the business, and The Rock put him down. Put Becky over really good. Turned out to be a really nice deal to see The Rock. And he didn't respond to Randy Orton's earlier thing, which he said he wanted to fight him at a WrestleMania. So, just kind of is what it is. Then, what happened after that is we did have a match with Sasha and Bayley versus Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch. I would love to see this at a Survivor Series. Let one of them lose the title to somebody not even Sasha or Charlotte Flair, but let them lose to somebody else. Give the belt to Alexa, or give the belt to Nia Jax when she comes back. Just somebody to change the game, the way the game is played a little bit, and then put one title on the line with those four. I think that would be cool. That would be a fun match to watch. All four of them going on at one time. So, Becky and Charlotte end up winning the match. Bayley and Banks a little hurt over how the match ended, but we'll see how that goes anyway. So, Erin Andrews was out there. She talked with the New Day. So it was kind of nice to see reporter from, one of the big reporters from the NFL come and talk to the New Day. I think that was a nice push from Fox. I think they're going to do a lot more with that. Thank God. Shinsuke Nakamura and Seth Rollins. Interesting setup for a match here. They do go to a no contest. There was a lot of stuff with Bray Wyatt and just all of that stuff going on. And yeah, it was interesting. It was just interesting. And I want to see the whole thing. But I love Shinsuke Nakamura. I have since he was on New Japan. And so, big time shout out to Shinsuke, and he's just great. So, it set up the Sunday, it set up Shinsuke to get a push. There you go. At least you got him on the show. Ladder match, Owens and McMahon. That's Shane McMahon. Finally, this feud is over. That's all I really have to say about that. I kind of knew what was going to happen, so they did not suspend my disbelief in what was going to happen. Kevin Owens ends up winning the match, fires Shane McMahon. He'll go off and do something soon, and we'll just see. So, who knows? I just hope that it's the end of the feud, because we've already seen people who had to leave and come back and leave and come back. So, I just don't want to see it anymore. But, hey, Kevin Owens won that match. Looked good. Everything's good. Then we had an 8-man tag with Braun Strowman, The Miz, and Heavy Machinery against Ziggler, Rude, Orton, and Styles. First of all, I gotta say how great it is to see Heavy Machinery get in there with 4 people on the opposing side that are made men. Ziggler is a former world champion. Rude is a former TNA champion, and he's a known commodity. He's a former NXT champion too. Randy Orton, AJ Styles, multiple time tag team champion or heavyweight champions in their own right. Heavy Machinery has not won a title yet. They just came from NXT just a few months ago. They are within this grouping, and I am pleased as punch for that, because Otis is actually from Superior, Wisconsin. So, I think that's really cool. So, big time shout out to him. Braun Strowman is the man. He will forever be the man. I love myself some Braun Strowman. So, I'm excited to see him anytime he comes out. I was excited to hear the roar. And, it ends up Strowman wins the match. But after the match, who jumps the crowd but Tyson Fury? The lineal heavyweight champion of the world, as I think it was either Cole or Graves. I think it was Graves said he beat up a Klitschko brother. So that was kind of a big deal. Tyson Fury and Braun Strowman. I think that would be an interesting fight. We'll see how that goes. I don't know what they're going to do with the Gypsy King, but we will see. They did have a little 24/7 title action with DJ Marshmallow running into Carmella and pinning her. Apparently Carmella got her pin and win back, so she's still the WWE 24/7 champion. But I think that they could have had some other celebrity do it than DJ Marshmallow. I think they just wanted to get a joke on the air, like most of the AEW guys. Now, Eric Rowan and Roman Reigns had a lumberjack match to set up their tag team match for this weekend, which is kind of weird. Roman Reigns ends up winning that match, kind of getting his 50-50 booking back from the last pay-per-view. So either that means he got his 50-50 booking back, or the Bludgeon Brothers are going to bludgeon Reigns and Bryan on Sunday. Tomorrow. And I'm excited for tomorrow. So now we have the WWE title match, and let me tell you folks, since I'm talking and I'm moving my lips, I have now talked for longer than the match actually lasted. The formal ring inductions happened. Of course, Heyman did his thing, and he just rocks the world. Kofi charged Lesnar, picks him up, F5, pin win, end of the story. New WWE Champion Brock Lesnar. Then, out of nowhere, you hear Rey Mysterio's music and kind of wonder, hey, Rey Mysterio was used as human lawn dart at the last time he met up with Brock. Why is he coming out? He came out and he had himself a buddy, and his buddy, none other than former UFC heavyweight champion Cain Velasquez. And Cain Velasquez went after Brock Lesnar. Cain Velasquez defeated Brock in 2010 for the heavyweight championship of UFC. This is, of course, when Lesnar had diverticulitis. So there was an issue Kane knew where to hit him, and kind of. I think he got a cheap shot. I'm interested to see Cain Velasquez in the ring. I'm interested to see what a match between those two are going to look like. Are we going to get it in Saudi Arabia, or are we going to get it on Survivor Series? I don't think they'll hold on too much longer. And I think that it's just going to be one of those things. What do you do with Kingston? You put him on Raw. I think that's the best case scenario, is you put Kofi Kingston. You put the New Day on Raw. They can rock that. Then you have on SmackDown, you have other people. You're gonna have a draft. So we'll just see how that goes for you. But Cain Velasquez and Rey Mysterio stand tall in the ring, as they say. Now, Tyson Fury, to get back to that Tyson and Braun thing, Tyson Fury's going to have a little appearance on Monday Night Raw. They're going to give him a live mic. That's going to be funny. So, I'm very interested to see what happens with that. It'll be good. So, we'll see what happens with that feud. They're not even setting up Hell in a Cell. They have 4 matches, which I'll talk about tomorrow when I come here on the podcast and have this wonderful show we call The Scott Show. So that was SmackDown in a nutshell. I am not too pleased with the whole Friday night SmackDown thing. I can't really catch it. But now I have talked for almost 12 minutes. That is 11 minutes and 51 seconds longer than the Brock Lesnar fight. So, he did not get paid by the hour, folks. There you go. Alright, so my name has been Scott. This has been The Scott Show. SmackDown review. We'll see you guys here tomorrow morning for the Hell in a Cell review. Hopefully we can get that done. If not, at least I will have the review, because the preview is 4 matches long. So, we'll do something fun anyway for you guys. Check us out on thescottshow.com. Thank you guys so much, and I thank the world of all of you for listening and liking and just sharing and subscribing and commenting and all that great stuff. Keep on doing that. We love you. We'll see you here very soon.